everybody. We're here in the Mediator studio today, and I just feel kind of sad because Miss Katie, I know, awesome Miss Katie, she's on a much needed and deserved vacation, and so I'm here in the studio by myself, and golly, I really realized how much she did because she helped me get it all set up, but I just feel sad being here all by myself in the studio telling y'all the Sunday school lesson. But I guess we'll make it. So why don't we go ahead and get Lucy! Oh my gosh, everybody, Lucy! Are you here to do the Sunday school lesson with us?
I am!
Oh, awesome. Lucy, I'm so glad you're here because I was just telling them I was kind of sad because first thing, Miss Katie's not here and I always miss her when she's not here. And the next thing is that Mediator Barbecue's over. Yeah,
That is so sad.
I know, it was last weekend. It was really fun, and I always get sad when it's over. But you being here makes me feel better.
Yeah.
And it's a new month is coming up. Yeah,
November!
Yes, November. And what comes real soon after this?
Christmas!
Yes, everybody loves Christmas. But we're still in the season right after Pentecost. So why don't we go ahead and get started with our Sunday school lesson?
Yeah.
Want to? All right, here we go. Everybody, welcome to Mediator Sunday School Virtual Style. So Lucy, it's really appropriate that you're here today because I have something that you're going to be really excited about.
I hope it's not that big boulder like last time.
Well, sorry, Lucy. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I just need for you to hang on to that again for me. I'm so glad you showed up. Yes, just go ahead and hold on to that, and we'll go ahead and get the lesson started. So, yeah. I'm so glad she showed up because I had that big, heavy burden I'd been carrying around, and I'm glad to get rid of it on somebody else. And that kind of brings me to our story. So, we remember that we're following Jesus through the gospel of, that's right, Matthew. Now, Jesus is there today, and he is sharing something with all his followers. But I want to talk about that specific group of people that we brought up before. His friends that are always around him. Can any of y'all think or tell me what we call those group of people? Anybody? Does anybody know what they call it? Anybody?
Disciples!
Yes, disciples. So Jesus' disciples have been with him through all this time, all these lessons. And I started thinking, what is a disciple? What exactly does a disciple mean? So I thought we could get out our awesome Sunday school journal and let's write down disciple and put down what it means because it's really cool and helpful. So I turned to a clean page and I put November 1st because that's the Sunday we're in. And I wrote the word disciple. And look at the definition, boys and girls. Listens in order to learn. Isn't that awesome? A disciple listens to learn. Wow. Now I know you're always hearing in school to always listen. And it might get a little old, but even Jesus is telling all his followers, you must listen in order to learn. Now, as we know in all these stories, the past few weeks, there's always a group of people that's trying to bring Jesus down. Y'all remember these guys. Yeah, they don't like Jesus. They're threatened by him. They're the type that just don't want anyone to listen to anybody but them. Do y'all know those type of people? Now they're going around and they're going to church and they're acting like they're all important, but do you know what they're not doing? They're not listening. They're too busy talking. So Jesus, he's talking to all of his followers and he's talking about these guys. They didn't come up to him and ask him any questions this time. But he's talking to him and he's telling everyone that's listening, all his disciples, all his followers, look, I don't want you to be like these guys. It is not right to take your heavy burdens and throw them on other people, just like I did to Lucy. It's not right to sit there and talk and not practice what you preach. It's not right to just constantly tell others what to do and you not do them. Jesus is telling us that this is not the way to be. It's fine to come to church, and it's fine to share God's love, and it's fine to talk about it. But unless you're being a true disciple of God, there's just no point. Boys and girls, every week I come up here and I tell y'all to love one another, and I tell y'all to care about each other, and I tell y'all to do. But it doesn't mean anything if I'm not going out and doing the same thing. Jesus is reminding us that all those guys, they may look important, they may seem like they know all things, but the truth is, we're all exactly the same, because all we are to do is to listen to one person, and that is God. We need to all be disciples of God. And I know you are that. And let me just say this. We learned in a couple of lessons ago that Jesus tells us to love everyone, even those people that aren't that nice. So we still have to love these guys because they're made in God's image. But Jesus is just telling us, don't be like them. Be a true servant of God. Be a humble disciple of God. Be a listener and a learner. And that way, you will feel good, you will feel happy, and you will be a part of this amazing community. So, Lucy, come on back, because I'm starting to feel bad. Like I said, these guys, they love to just throw their burdens on other people and just not lift a finger to do anything else. But let me get this. Yeah, Lucy, do you know what a burden is, by the way? Oh, God, it's heavy.
It has to be something that weighs you down or stresses you out, just like that rock did to me.
I know, exactly. And these guys that Jesus didn't want us to be like, they're the type that are always throwing their burdens on other people. So let's try not to do that. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought a cute little reminder of our lesson today. In your packet that Miss Katie made you, she gave you one of these shapes. Isn't that cute? Some of you might have decorated it to look like you, but if you didn't, why don't you take it, or even if you did, take it out and get a clean sheet of paper, and we're going to trace this little man or woman on clean sheet of paper in your sketchbook. Can you take that and trace it? And if you don't have one, you can just get out a sheet of paper and draw a picture of somebody like this. Can y'all do that now? Go ahead and do that now. I'm going to get Lucy to trace it on her paper, okay? All right, everybody, we're back. So Lucy, here you go. She traced her little person, and then we wrote this down as a little reminder. What does it say, Lucy?
I am a disciple of God.
I am a disciple of God. And Lucy, I know you are, because you listen and you learn and you share God's love, and that's awesome. And you're not going to throw heavy burdens on other people, are you?
No,
we're not going to do that.
I don't think so.
Well, if you do, don't worry. Just ask for God's forgiveness. He'll give it to you. Okay, so why don't you write that down? You can even cut them out, and you can put them on your refrigerator or in your room or anything you want to do with it. But it's just a great reminder that you are a disciple of God, a learner, a listener. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy, it's already time to end.
Aww.
I know. Will you come back again?
I will.
Okay, awesome.
Most definitely.
All right, Lucy is going to say a prayer to end our lesson today, okay? All right.
Gracious God, we thank you for our time together today. As we go out into the world, help us to remember that we are called to be a disciple. Help us to listen so we can learn, and help us follow as you lead. Amen.
Amen. What a great prayer. You know what else is this Sunday, Lucy?
What is it?
It's called All Saints Day. Yeah, It's when we remember all those that have passed and are in heaven, and all the great people that are saints here on earth. Just kind of like you are. Just like all you are, boys and girls. So it's a great day to celebrate. It's a new month. It's just some exciting things going on, and we just all should feel really blessed. Yeah. All right, boys and girls, thank y'all for being here. Thanks for being awesome disciples of Christ, and we will see you back next week. Bye.